Yet it's hard to buy out of our area, isn't it?
Not when you know the right people.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
We are honored that for over 35 years, we've been able to come alongside you, not only selling, buying, and investing in real estate over 3,117 times, but coming alongside you to build your finances, build your fun, build your faith, build your fitness, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationship. We're going to discover this time that tapping into the Dekker Team's wisdom, or Dekker Team's knowledge, I guess, is wisdom. Mm-hmm. And if you tap into our professional network of service providers and realtors around the globe, now that is brilliance.
All right. So it's important that you know where the Dekker Team works. You know, we have contacts all over the world, but right now we're going to talk about our kind of little
slice of heaven?
Yeah, I was going to call it a fiefdom. Our kingdom, our area that we work and service is roughly an hour around Ottawa. Yeah. Sometimes we go a little bit more than an hour, especially for a cottage property.
Yeah, for a lake house type property, because it's fun. Mm-hmm. And because we actually know cottage property very well now. We didn't even say that when we talked about the areas of expertise.
We didn't, did we?
We didn't talk about lake houses and cottages.
Can you imagine? And farms.
And farms and waterfront. And how you need to think about whether the waterfront is owned or not owned, or whether you have a right of access.
Isn't that crazy?
We forgot all about some of the areas that we've spent a lot of time and have even owned there as well. So really, that's what we were talking about, was what areas of expertise.
Yes.
And now we're saying our geographic area of expertise is an hour to 90 minutes, ideally an hour, from Ottawa.
Yep. Now, if you said, Ken and Yetta, would you sell me a house in Ottawa, in Toronto, for instance? I found a nice house I want to put an offer in. That sounds nice and easy, right? And many realtors would jump at that. And we'd say, no, but we have a great realtor in that area that will assist you. Because if we don't know the market, we could overpay for a house, or we could buy something in a bad neighborhood where there's high crime, or we could do something that would be a disservice to you, and we won't do it. No. Even though we're licensed for all of Ontario and we can sell anywhere in Ontario.
Even when my mom and dad are going to be moving, or my siblings move, or our family that live in another part of the province, what we do though is we get to still help you on the journey, because we do an introduction to realtors that we know in that area. And most of Ontario, or a significant part of Ontario, we have a network of realtors that work very, very similarly to the way we work. And we have known many of them for 30 years. And been in a professional mastermind network with many of them for 27 years.
Yeah,
that's not a few weeks.
No, that's not a few weeks. We've known them for a long time, and they do business similar to us because they had the same business coach that we started with in 1994.
Exactly, right? And still do. And so we continue to work closely with them. We would drive down to Mississauga every month for a significant part of the last 27 years to meet with this group of individuals. We would do twice a year, we do 3-day-long events where we actually grow our business, develop our business. And one of the core things we do is we strategically refer each other amazing realtors to help. So that's the first place we're going to go. We're going to go to that Rolodex before we go to interview.
Yeah. I mean, one of them in the Igra area, this last 12 months, he sold a house for somebody that wanted to buy a property up in Ottawa area, that we sold them a house up here, and they couldn't buy until they sold. So he helped them with that. And then he just helped one of our clients that we sold a house on the St. Lawrence. They wanted to move close to family, and he helped them buy a property.
Right. And he's part of the Strategic Alliance Referral Network, STAR.
Yeah, which is out of Toronto. That's the group Yetta was talking about that we've been part of for 27 years.
I know, which is crazy. And if they're not part of STAR, meaning that it doesn't cover that area, we still have a large network throughout the province that we've met through the last 35 years at trade shows and at conferences and at the different events. So there's still this huge network that we know personally, maybe not to the depth that we know these guys.
Yeah. Talking about conferences,
right?
This may not be for you, but I would be amiss if I didn't ask you if you wanted to attend the Ultimate Sales Machine boot camp, where we're going to work on your business, your structure, your marketing to increase your business without putting more effort. And we have the Ultimate Sales Machine co-author coming in to present during the day, and we're going to work through that. It's going to be amazing. So if you own a business or an entrepreneur or in sales or a real estate agent or, in charge of a company, in charge of a department, you want to increase profitability, then and some people say, well, our business isn't in sales. Well, that's wrong. Every business.
Did you just tell people they're wrong?
It's wrong. Every business is a sales business, whether you're selling a service, a widget, an item, it doesn't matter. Every business is in the sales, whether you're a restaurant, you're selling food, every business is a sales business because you need clients to buy.
True.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I stand corrected again.
No, I'm sorry, honey.
That's okay.
So November 20th. And how do you get tickets? Jump on our website, dekkerteam.com, and there'll be a link there. Follow it along. It'll give you lots of information. You can decide powerfully whether you want to come or you don't. Either one is okay. I would feel bad if I didn't give you the invitation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what about in Canada?
Okay, so here's the thing. Real estate is daunting. And if it isn't daunting to you, then I'm going to say you're delusional.
You might be naive, we were.
Like we were, right? Because real estate is complex. And real estate is geographic. And real estate does have uses that one piece of real estate is this set of rules and another type of real estate is this set of rules. So it's not like real estate and therefore all real estate.
Yeah, like Ottawa's got a vacant unit tax. Toronto has a vacant unit tax. Other places don't.
Right.
So you need to know that if you're putting an offer in on a property. It's just simple stuff like that.
Right. And so if we don't have a direct connection, because really the point is we want to hold your hand, but if it's not within an hour of Ottawa or thereabouts, we probably can't do 100% of the hand holding. So we've shared with you some connections we have, but there's way more. So basically the bottom line is you want to phone us anytime you're thinking about a piece of real estate anywhere in the country. No, anywhere in the world. Right?
Yeah. So no matter where or when you want real estate information, give us a call because we will help you. We're humbled that you joined us on Life's Inside Track because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.